Imagine being born, taking your first breath, and immediately thinking, oh, this was a mistake. Life as a human has always been a struggle, but some moments in history were so bad, being alive was basically a survival game on nightmare mode with no save points. Today, we're counting down the 6 worst times to be born as a human, ranked from miserable but survivable to why did I even bother? Buckle up, because your ancestors went through things that make a slow Wi-Fi connection look like winning the lottery. Number 6. The Ice Age, Earth's deep freeze. You wake up shivering not because your blanket slipped off, but because Earth itself is trying to kill you. During the last Ice Age, around 20,000 years ago, the planet went full cryo-freeze. Glaciers 2 miles thick bulldozed across continents. Average temperatures dropped 10 degrees Fahrenheit lower than today. Sea levels fell 400 feet, exposing weird land bridges that connected continents. Basically, Mother Nature's awkward attempt at building highways. Your home? A cave that smells like smoke and wet dog, shared with 40 relatives and possibly 1 raccoon you didn't invite. Your wardrobe? Mammoth fur chic, stitched together with bone needles, and 1 wrong move in the wind and, hello, prehistoric wardrobe malfunction. Your daily menu? Whatever isn't frozen solid or actively hunting you. Mammoth steaks if you're lucky. Berries if you can find them before the snow buries them. And maybe a fish if you can break through the ice and survive the frostbite. Life expectancy: 25 years. If frostbite, starvation, or a saber-toothed cat doesn't speed-run you to the afterlife first. And yet, humans innovated. Mammoth bone huts. Portable fire, aka life itself. Cave paintings, because nothing sparks creativity like wondering if tomorrow is your funeral. Surviving the Ice Age wasn't really living. It was one long episode of Survivor Earth, Extreme Frostbite Edition. And just when humans thought they'd beaten the cold, they made a brilliant decision that turned life into a whole new flavor of misery: farming. Number 5. The dawn of farming. Humanity's big mistake. About 12,000 years ago, someone got tired of chasing mammoths and said, what if food comes to us? And with that, humanity invented farming, aka the first lifestyle downgrade. Hunter-gatherers worked 4 hours a day. Early farmers, 12-hour shifts in the dirt for a diet of bread, more bread, and sadness onions. The side effects were immediate. People got shorter and sicker. Skeletons show spinal damage, anemia, and teeth that look like tiny crime scenes. Living close together meant diseases spread like wildfire. Basically, the first subscription to Medieval Plague Plus. And crop failure wasn't a bummer. It was a death sentence. 1 drought, and your village is toast. 1 locust swarm, and dinner is canceled forever. To make things worse, farming invented social inequality. Suddenly, someone owned the land, someone stored the food, and someone else was just the guy who does all the work. It was the birth of landlords, taxes, and that one neighbor who brags about their perfect wheat crop. But hey, at least farming didn't involve roaming warriors who erased entire cities from existence. Oh wait, hello Mongols. Number 4. The Mongol invasions. It's the 13th century. You're enjoying a quiet day in your village, maybe sipping some turnip soup, when dust cloud on the horizon. That's not weather, that's Genghis Khan, and he's about to leave a 1-star Yelp review on your civilization. The Mongol Empire became the largest land empire in history with a simple 3-step business model. Arrive fast, burn everything, leave nobody. Entire cities vanished. Survivors were sometimes used as human shields in the next battle. Mongol horse archers could hit targets 300 yards away at full gallop, basically inventing mobile warfare before tanks were cool. Historians estimate the invasions killed 10% of the world's population, at a time when the world's population was already tiny. So, if you were born anywhere along the Silk Road in the 1200s, but if you dodged arrows, fire, and horse hooves, you still had to survive something much smaller. Number 3. The Black Death. Medieval hard mode. Fast forward to 1347. Europe gets a surprise package from Central Asia, courtesy of rats and their favorite roommates, fleas carrying the plague. The Black Death spread like medieval gossip. Touch someone? Infected. Share a cup? Infected. Exist in the same airspace? Infected. Symptoms: swollen black buboes, fever and vomiting blood, and a high score in the days until death speed run. In a few years, 30% to 60% of Europe's population died. Entire villages became ghost towns. The economy collapsed, and the doctor wore those creepy bird masks stuffed with flowers. Thought good vibes could beat a bacterium. Spoiler, it didn't. The Black Death didn't just kill people, it rewrote society. Labor shortages gave peasants more leverage, and weirdly enough, but living through it, every sneeze was a coin flip on your life. Number 2, the Toba supervolcano. When Earth hit reset, 74,000 years ago, Indonesia's Mount Toba exploded with the force of 1,000 nuclear bombs. 670 cubic miles of ash launched into the sky. Sunlight blocked for up to 10 years. Global temperatures dropped 27 degrees Fahrenheit. No crops, no animals, no hope. Genetic studies suggest humanity shrank to just a few thousand survivors, small enough to fit in a football stadium. Imagine living in a world where the sun is gone, the air is toxic, your dinner is a frozen root if you're lucky, and every day feels like the last day anyone will ever see the sun. Toba wasn't history. It was the closest humanity ever came to hitting the game over screen. And somehow, your ancestors survived all of that, so you could sit here today arguing with your router. Number 1, right now, the least bad time to be human. Congratulations, you live in the safest, healthiest, least awful time in human history. No mammoth hunting, no plague-filled flea lottery, no horse archer knocking on your door. Your life includes indoor plumbing, grocery stores with snacks from 3 continents, every cat video ever uploaded. Sure, modern life is stressful, but compared to dodging wolves, freezing in a cave, and praying a stubbed toe doesn't kill you, today is basically a luxury vacation. So, next time you complain about traffic or bad Wi-Fi, remember, your ancestors survived volcanic winters, global plagues, and extinction events. Also, you could sit here in sweatpants, watching this video with snacks. If you enjoyed this dive into human misery, hit that like button, subscribe for more wild history, and tell me in the comments, which era would you absolutely not survive?